Joe Jonas, the charismatic middle brother of the Jonas Brothers trio, has built a career on infectious hooks and boy-next-door charm, but it's his offstage candor that keeps fans hooked. In a recent revelation that's equal parts hilarious and endearing, Jonas confessed to being an avid sign reader during live performances, turning what could be a fleeting distraction into a cherished ritual that bridges the gap between artist and audience. At 36, with 2 decades under his belt in the spotlight, Jonas remains the band's resident multitasker, his eyes darting from lyric sheets to the sea of placards held high by devoted followers, even as pyrotechnics explode and basslines thump. This cheeky admission came during a lively chat on a popular radio show, where Jonas and his brothers, Nick and Kevin, fielded questions about the magic and mayhem of their ongoing tour. The Jonas Brothers, a phenomenon that launched in the late 2000s with Disney-fueled teen heartthrob status, have evolved into a mature act celebrating their 20th anniversary. Their current jaunt is a nostalgic powerhouse, packed with hits like Sucker and Burnin' Up, but laced with deeper cuts that nod to their growth. Amid the confetti and choreography, Jonas finds solace in the audience's creativity. "I think it's fun," he quipped, embracing even the mildly risque PG-13 messages with a grin. "At the end of the day, like you're going to a concert, if you get creative, have some fun with it." The habit, Jonas explained, stems from an interactive segment early in the set, where fans vote on the next song via signs or cheers, complete with heartfelt reasons that personalize the night. "We do a section of the show, I think it's about 4 songs in, where they get to dictate what we play," he detailed. "And so we like to hear a reason why and we get to know the audience. So for the first few songs I'm just scanning reading signs being like, okay." It's a vulnerability that humanizes the performer. One moment he's belting out falsettos, the next he's stifling a laugh at a punny plea for an encore. Nick, ever the supportive sibling, chimed in, affirming Joe's reputation as the easily sidetracked one on stage, a dynamic that's endeared the brothers to fans for years. To unpack this confession, it's essential to trace the Jonas Brothers' trajectory from purity ring pop to polished rockers. Formed in 2005, the group exploded with their self-titled debut, but it was 2008's A Little Bit Longer that cemented their status, blending catchy melodies with themes of teenage angst. The touring life was intense, sold-out arenas, screaming crowds, and the pressure to maintain a squeaky clean image under Disney's watchful eye. Fast forward to today, and the 20th anniversary tour is a victory lap, allowing the brothers to reflect on how far they've come. Joe's sign-scanning ritual feels like an extension of that evolution, a way to reclaim the intimacy lost in massive venues. Fan signs have always been a staple of live music, from the Beatles' era to Taylor Swift's Eras tours, but Jonas's engagement elevates them to an art form. Picture the scene, thousands of glow sticks waving, and amid the blur, a sign reading, "Joe, marry me," to this song, or a cheeky "Cake by the Ocean Forever." Jonas doesn't just glance, he absorbs, letting the humor seep into his performance. "You'll see me laughing," he admitted, a crack in the facade that makes the show feel collaborative. It's a far cry from the early days when stage fright and scripted banter dominated. Now, spontaneity reigns. This openness ties into broader themes in Jonas's solo endeavors. As a member of DNCE, he explored funkier vibes with "Cake by the Ocean," a track that's become a fan-favorite sing-along. His confessions about distractions highlight a performer who's grown comfortable in his skin, no longer the brooding Jonas of camp rock fame but a confident showman who thrives on connection. The radio interview itself was a masterclass in brotherly banter, Nick's affirmations underscoring the trio's unbreakable bond, forged through breakups, solo stints, and a triumphant 2019 reunion. Public response has been electric, with social media ablaze in memes and recreations of distracted Joe moments from past shows. Fans share stories of their signs making the cut, turning passive attendance into active participation. It's a reminder of live music's power, not just spectacle but shared storytelling. In an industry shifting toward virtual concerts and algorithm-driven playlists, the Jonas' approach feels refreshingly analog. Yet this ritual isn't without challenges. Scanning signs mid-song demands laser focus, a skill honed over years of high-stakes performances. Jonas has joked about near misses, flubbing lyrics or missing cues, but it's these imperfections that endear him. Compared to peers like Harry Styles, whose fan interactions are theatrical, Joe's is understated, rooted in genuine curiosity. Looking ahead as the tour winds down, one wonders if this confession will inspire set tweaks, perhaps a dedicated sign spotlight segment. For Joe, father to a young daughter with wife Sophie Turner, these moments might even inform his parenting. teaching kids the value of creativity in crowds. Ultimately, Jonas's cheeky reveal strips away the glamour, revealing the heart of a performer who sees fans not as numbers but narratives. In a career spanning Disney dreams to arena anthems, it's the laughter from a well-timed sign that keeps the music alive.